Hello, dear friends. So, I am in Mexico in a place called La Cruz de Guanacaste. And I hope I can see Mary around there.
You have to wait a little bit.
I know.
I haven't even gotten in yet.
Anna has to come in. And she's sitting right next to me. So, so anyway.
It takes like 2 minutes for people to get.
I know, but there's already 4 people in here. So,
Oh, sorry. It's like
an
5
echo.
It's a 5-second delay.
So let's see who's here. Come say hello. Anyway, we're going to be. Oh, no people. No people. They left.
No, be patient. They'll come in later. I'm looking to see if I
Okay.
got my notification. I don't get it yet. Haven't gotten it yet.
Really?
It takes like 2 minutes at least. So good.
It's okay. It's just that, see, the video keeps going. So it's not like I can waste people's time. And so we are doing great. So there's already 5 people looking at us. So 7. So you should have gotten your notification already, Anna.
No.
Isn't that something? So, yeah, it's almost 2 minutes. Thank you for being with us and being patient. Some people haven't gotten their notifications yet. So, oh, Mo. Hello. How are you doing?
Well, hello.
Mo, hello. So, we're going to be talking about summer stuff. Summer, so what happens is that I remember during the summer, I started knitting for my Christmas gifts in May. And I barely made it because I used to give. I'm ready here to learn. Hey, neat. And I had a lot of people that I needed to give gifts to. And so I started knitting in May for my Christmas gifts. But then, ah, Shetika. Is that how you pronounce it? Shetika. Shetika? Shetika? All right. Anyway, I used to start like in May, but then I decided that I would have to start in on around my birthday, which just passed a few days ago. And that means mid-March. And so when you start, then you're not in a hurry. And you do not have to knit heavy stuff. It is not true that people like only warm stuff. You you can make lace, you can knit lace during the summer. So I am going to give you a few examples. So let me show you something very funny. Did you get your notification, Anna? Okay.
No.
No? Huh.
It's okay. Sometimes people don't get them.
So I brought this yarn from the United States. Again, I'm in Mexico. And I bought this at Hobby Lobby. And it's yarn B Arabella. And it's beautiful, beautiful yarn. It's not that this is the only place that sells beautiful yarn, but this has many tones of blue and green, very ocean-like, very much like if they were waves, and it has a lot of texture. So
It's so much better in real person than on the screen.
I know, real life. With live is much nicer. Anyway, I bought it so that we can make a wall hanging. But then Anna wanted to make a vest, and we only had four, and this is the wannabe vest. And it's not going to happen because there's not enough yarn. And that's what happens when you don't have enough yarn. You have to think about something else. So we are back to a wall hanging. But since she already started with the width of the vest, just keep it and start uh, making whatever lace pattern you want to make with it from there, because like that the knit purl rows, the ribbing there, can serve as weight for the wall hanging. So this is a good idea. You can change your mind. It is possible. It is feasible. It is fun. It is okay. I don't have enough for a vest. What else can I make? Make a wall hanging. Make a hat. Make hat and gloves. Make what else? All kinds of stuff. It can be something like for summer or for the beach because of the colors. But of course, you don't have to. You can make something very nice, very feminine for winter if you wish. Now, I want to talk about lace. See, look how pretty this is. And since it looks Arabic tiles, like Spanish, and the Arabs occupied the south of Spain for many centuries, and it just seems to me that kind of thing, like a Spanish lace. Very, anyway, I think that's what we're going to call it. So, when you are working with lace, you can make wall hangings, hats. And can you imagine a beret? Like a beret on the side, and like the center would be here, and the beret on the side with lace. That would look really, really pretty. Now, when I was little, my mother and I used to wear lace gloves. So since it is, yeah, we used to wear lace gloves. And since it's really not our thing to be working with things, yeah, my eyes don't give enough for that. So maybe we can make lace fingerless gloves. Maybe we can make it with a thumb, you know, with a thumb. And oh, I'm early by an hour. Yes. That's why a lot of people haven't gotten their notification.
Yeah, but in the US, the time change has happened, and a lot of our viewers are from the US, so I always go with that time.
Yes.
But feel free to comment which time is best for you.
Yes, because in Mexico, and it hasn't changed. Time has not changed.
It will change this weekend, I think.
Yes. Well, next week we will be okay. Anyway, back to lace. A lace beret, lace gloves, even if you make it with the thumb. We will not make the lace in the thumb because it would be a little bit, you need a certain amount of stitches to make a pretty lace pattern. So we will just make it like maybe straight stitch on the thumb and have the lace here. Isn't it? Or maybe we can make long gloves and make lace throughout here. I don't know if it's a good idea to have lace at the bottom because it feels funny. But anyway, we used to use beautiful lace gloves. They were they were anyway, I don't know where they were from, but my mother used to buy them. And then something else that we used to use, handkerchiefs. We used to use lace handkerchiefs. I don't know how that worked, but it was not for blowing your nose. They were for show. So we would have our handbags, and the handkerchief would fall from there. Very feminine.
Oh, I remember it used to be a joke on the old cartoons that you would have to, you would drop your handkerchief.
Oh, yes.
So a boy or a gentleman would
Yes.
come and pick it up.
Yes. Drop your handkerchief, and then your beau will pick it up.
Your crush.
Your crush. And so we used lace handkerchiefs, not to blow your nose, but for show and for dropping it. And what else? Oh, Thea says it's a 2-hour difference for the
We're on
time being.
Central Time Zone, so.
Yeah, we're on Central Time Zone, but the United
For
States.
the Pacific side, yeah, we would be 2 hours. Even though we're on the same Pacific.
We're on the same Pacific, but still.
But it's 2 hours early in the Pacific time.
Anyway, we will be okay next weekend because I believe everything is going to change on Sunday. And so, what else did lace? You can make beautiful placemats. So what you do is that you set your table with a white tablecloth or red or orange or whatever color the season is, maybe red for Christmas or Valentine's Day or something like that, and then have your white lace placemats on top. And so you can have very pretty placemats on top of a color tablecloth.
That's pretty. We should make placemats.
Yes, we should make. We have some. We have a pattern of a star. Very pretty placemat.
Yeah.
Yes, so maybe you want to look at it. So maybe also we used to knit or crochet the edges of our guest towels. And that was fancy. So all those things you can make during the summer. So I think we're going to make like a household projects. Anna told me about household projects for years now, and we never got into it. But I think we're going to do that here. I am living here now. I am no longer in the United States, so it seems like having Anna living together, we can cheer each other into making stuff that is very pretty. Anyway, let's see, placemats. We have one that is a placemat, it's a star, and that is very pretty for any occasion. If you make that star, you can use it for like Christmas because that would look very nice. And then you can make the coasters. Put it on the right side for your water or your wine or whatever you wish. And I think those are wonderful. I thank you, Thea. Crochet star placemat. We can crochet a star placemat. I don't know if you have it around there, Anna, that we made stars, crochet stars, and we can use those as placemats, and those are very pretty. Bless you.
Sorry, I have allergies. So, you mean like the ones for that we use for decorations for like Christmas?
Yes. Yes, those, because those can be done. See, let me show you where Anna is. See, that's where she's at. So we can use anything that we made for anything else. We can use for placemats, even if it's just a pretty lace square or rectangle. So a rectangle, we can see how many stitches we have per inch and measure your plate with the knife and spoon on one side, two forks on the other side, so you know what width you needed. And then for going into the table, it's going to be less. So it would be maybe that long. And then your glasses can be outside the placemat.
We have on Pinterest a board with spring ideas.
Oh, okay. Anna says that we have on Pinterest a board with the spring ideas.
So there's a lot of lace patterns there that you can check out.
Okay. Thank you,
Lots
Anna.
and lots and lots and lots of ideas.
What is it? Set it 7, 8, 9. What is it? Will you teach the pretty knitting lace pattern you showed? Yes.
Oh yeah, that's coming up.
This is so pretty. See? Isn't that gorgeous? So it is, I think it's a 16 row repeat, but it's so pretty. Maybe I can make, see, in this house where we're living here in La Cruz of Guanacaste, Mexico, we have a lot of our projects that are blue and white, or blue, green, and white,
Good yarn.
like the yarn. See? Whoops. Those were the needles. So see? So we have a lot of these colors, blue, green, and like sea colors. So maybe the placemats, we can have a white tablecloth and put the placemats in color, or have a white tablecloth and anyway, you can make any kind of combination. If you want something very romantic, you can have the white tablecloth and the white lace on top. So that's very fancy. Okay, well, thank you for being with us, and I love talking about ideas. Oop, there's a big bus passing by. Okay, it happens. This is a very small town, and this is kind of the main road that crosses. Thank you for being with us, and I will see you next Wednesday. Thank you all. And
Subscribe and
subscribe.
hit the bell button. Please share with your friends.
Hit the bell button, says Anna, and share with your friends and subscribe. And thank you for being with us. And I will see you next Wednesday. I hope everybody can make it. Okay, maybe we're early for most of you, and you can still watch us. Thank you. Bye bye.